welcome everybody. It's your favorite bitch boy here, Persian version. Today, I'm going to tell you the entire plot of the amazing 70s movie, Zaat. There's a movie called Zaat. So basically, the movie starts off, there's this doctor guy, he's just walking around, he doesn't say anything. You hear his inner monologue, he's like, oh, I'm not crazy, they're crazy. He then turns himself into a fucking fish boy, fish monster boy. He's like, ugh, my fish monster boy, fuck you. And then he's like, I'm gonna go kill the scientist who doubted me, who said I couldn't turn myself into a fish monster boy. So he kills some of the scientists who thinks he's a fish monster boy, they know he's a fish monster boy. They thought he couldn't turn himself into a fish monster boy, so he goes and fucking fucks them up. Then fucking Zaat is like, I want a lady Zaat. I wanna fuck a fish woman as a fish man, as a fish boy. Sorry, he's a boy, as far as I'm concerned. So he finds this lady just painting and shit with her dog chilling. The dog disappears randomly. I don't know where the fuck that dog went. He then kidnaps. I can't talk, guys. He kidnaps the lady, puts her in some Zat liquid, and she doesn't become a female fish girl. She dies. He's like, oh well, fuck this. So he goes around and terrorizes the town. There's this cop dude, and he has this friend who's a black guy, and everyone in the town's like, well, not everyone. There's this random scene where this guy, like, that cop is an N-word lover. For those of you who don't know what the N-word is, it's, I don't know if I should say it. Neopets. So, they say he's a Neopet. Oh, fuck, I said it out loud. Say he's a Neopet, so he's a Neopet lover. So this cop is like, oh, well, shit, there's some weird shit's going on in this town. Let's call some fucking 2 people in jumpsuits to come in. We don't know their names. I don't fucking know their names. They probably said their names. I don't fucking remember. So, fucking, they're like, oh, well, let's check the water and shit. Police guy with his Neopet. They check the water and they're like, oh, okay, well, the shit's weird. Oh, shit, there's this fish man. So Fish Boy comes out and he's like, fuck you. I'm a fish boy. He like waves his arm around. He injures one of the dudes, and the lady who came with one of the dudes is like in love with him. And they kiss, and then the fish boy is like, I want to turn that girl into a fucking fish girl. So then there's this random scene where a bunch of hippies are playing guitar. The cop like spies on them. He's like that, and he escorts them to jail. This is like a 10-minute scene where the guys the hippies are playing music. The cop is like, here, get in this jail cell so you're safe from Fish Boy. Everyone's like, oh my god, Fish Boy's on the loose, fuck. So, a lot of driving around happens. They find Fish Boy. They're like, holy shit, there's Fish Boy. So, the guy who was injured before, like, the girl gets kidnapped. He's like, I gotta go get that girl back. So he gets bit by a snake. The Neopet and the cop dude are like, let's go find him. They split up and search for clues. Fish Boy finds the cop, and he's like, fuck you, cop. He kills the cop. The Neopet finds the Fish Boy, and they have an epic battle of wacky proportions. So, Fish Boy and the Neopet fight, and the Neopet gets fucked up, and then he like prevents the girl from falling into the Zat water. And the Fish Boy is like, okay, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So then he leaves. The Neopet dies from his injuries. So the girl like gets out of the water, starts walking away. She's like Zat like fucks off and goes away. He gets shot twice. And he's like, fuck this, I'm out. He like goes in the ocean, goes away. The girl is like, even though she didn't go inside the Zat water, she's poisoned by the Zat water and thinks she's like Zat's wife or something. So she goes into the water also. And then the guy who got bit by a snake, apparently he probably dies from the snake wound. He's like crawling on the beach. He's like, no, don't go, don't go, don't go. And then the woman goes in the water and the movie ends. It was a piece of shit.